the Church of the People was founded by a guy named, I think his name was Fred Shorter.
Mm-hmm.
He'd been a, I don't know, Baptist or Congregationalist minister or whatnot, and got involved in a number of free speech, equal rights, economic justice sort of campaigns, and was, I don't know if he resigned from his big institutional church or they kicked him out, but a lot of people follow him and a lot of people were attracted to him, so he opened this Church of the People.
Where is this again?
It was on University Way in campus.
Oh, in Seattle. Okay.
Yeah, and among other things, along with the Friends meeting hall, the Friends meeting hall and the Church of the People were the only place that had a open door policy in terms of other groups renting the facility and bringing in outrageous or subversive or obnoxious or whoever speakers. I remember at Church of the People, for example, they rented the hall one time to Jesus Christ himself, who supposedly had returned to earth and was trying to gather his flocks and appeared barefoot at all times. So it must have been the mid-50s when Walt Hundley had just recently graduated from theological seminary in the Eastern United States, was recruited as a minister, as an assistant minister at the Church of the People. And the congregation was, you know, fair. It was one of the few churches that had a somewhat integrated congregation. They catered particularly, or were attended particularly by interracial couples. Was one place in town where they were welcome. So this was, I guess, well, I said the early 50s, mid 50s. They finally got red baited out of existence, so and partly the anti-McCarthyism, or the McCarthy anti-communist activity, you know, made their economic situation pretty tenuous, and then they sort of had an internal battle in the Church of the People between the communists and the democratic socialists. Lord, 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 help us. And that, I was not involved with them at all. I mean, when I was asked at this Nellie B. Carmen scholarship interview about my association with the Church of the People, I said, I caught the bus in front of it. I mean, that's all I knew at that time.
But they assumed because you were involved in civil rights,
yeah,
and that you were involved in churches, that you must be part of that particular church.
Yeah.